Oh, oh, okay. Oh, hey, I'm trying to get drunk.
Left, 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 right, left, left,
Okay,
left, right, wide. Peace. Google, stop, play. Google, oop, what's going on out there, Private?
What's up, Sergeant Clopton? You present and accounted for, ain't you?
How are you out there? Standing tall, ready to go.
I see.
Are you ready? Go ahead and introduce yourself.
I am Melissa King, home-based business owner. I'm here with Sergeant Clopton to get this basic training today. I'm located in the North Alabama area. Sergeant Clopton over there is my recruiter. He got me signed up, but I don't know how fully in I am, Sergeant. You're gonna have to tell me some basics before I sign on the dotted line.
Absolutely. So what we're going to do right now is keep this thing basic training, right? Private, are you listening?
Listening, taking
All right.
notes.
Okay, here we go. If you guys don't have a piece of paper out there, go ahead and get a piece of paper and a pen or a pencil, something to write with. We're going to keep this thing very basic. We're going to go ahead and give you about 15 to 20 minutes of hardcore information on how you can get your money going in the right direction. You got that, Private? Can you hear me okay out there?
Got it. Sir, yes, sir.
Got it. Okay. So you want to join this awesome company that's going to help you get cash flow positive. I need for you to participate in what I got going on. So what
Okay.
question do you have of me to get started?
So what's the purpose of the whole what's our goal here? What's our objective?
I'm glad you asked, Private. There are two objectives that everybody has to meet. Two objectives. You guys go ahead and write that down. Two objectives.
I'm right.
The first objective is to make enough money to support your current lifestyle. That's enough money to pay your bills.
Okay.
The second objective.
Pay bills.
Current pays your bills. The second objective is to put enough money to the side for your future lifestyle. That's where your investing comes in. Got that, Private?
Got it.
Okay, I'm gonna give you guys
invest.
Right. And invest.
Okay,
I'm gonna tell you guys the reason why most people are not meeting these two objectives, because of corporate America can no longer, I repeat, Private, corporate America can no longer afford to pay present and past employees. You get what I'm saying?
What we gonna do?
Exactly. This is what you're going to have to do. You're going to have to learn some valuable rules to building wealth for yourself. Unfortunately, these things are not being taught in school. The government tried to fix it with Social Security.
Okay.
Here's the reason why Social Security is not going to work. You have more money, have more people living longer, and the money's drying up to take care of people that are older. The working force is shrinking. That means computers are taking over. Technology is taking over. And that means there are a lot less people putting into the pool and a lot more people taking out of the pool. That's why Social Security is drying.
So people not dying fast enough.
Absolutely. That's right. They're not dying fast enough. So think about it. The pandemic was here for a reason. To be told that this thing was created by the government. Make you think, right, Private?
Conspiracy.
It makes you think.
It makes me think.
All right, let's go. Let's go. Right. So we got those two objectives out of the way, right?
Right.
Can you repeat that for the people in the back?
Okay, sir. Yes, sir. Current, pay bills now. Future, retirement, investments.
Absolutely.
They had two proposed solutions with Social Security and I can't read my own handwriting. The other thing.
I tell you what, Private, you got one more time to be short on those answers. You're gonna have to get down and give me 50. You got
Lord.
one more time not to come up with these answers on time. You got that, Private?
Got it. Got it.
So, okay, so Social Security is drying up, and corporate America is no longer having pension plans out there. They're putting it into the hands of the employee to invest their own money. All right.
Pension.
Let's
Social Security.
Yes. Okay. Let's talk about the 4 challenges.
Okay.
There are 4 challenges that are keeping us from meeting those two objectives. 4 challenges.
Okay.
Write it down, Private. 4 challenges that are keeping you from meeting those 2 objectives.
Got it.
Let's run through them real fast, okay? Are you listening?
I'm listening.
Okay. The first challenge is inflation.
Now, what is that?
Now, Private, I need for you to tell me what has been going up literally every day that people are complaining and crying about every day. That's a prime example of inflation. Absolutely. Gas and food is a prime example of inflation. When the goods and services go up and your pay remains the same. That's inflation. Got it?
Sir, yes, sir.
All right. The second challenge is taxes.
It's almost
Write it down. Write it down, Private. Taxes are taking another chunk of your money, keeping you from meeting those 2 objectives. Taxes take 1/3 of your income. So, Private, I need for you to give me a quick example on how taxes are affecting your paycheck.
If they're taking 30% of my paycheck, that means I'm only bringing 2/3 of my paycheck home.
Absolutely, Private. That's right. Okay, let's go with the third. Let's go with the third challenge. The third challenge is debt. Now, can you give me an example of how debt is robbing you of your wealth?
Every time I have to pay bills, it's cutting into my wealth.
Absolutely. And most people don't know that debt has something that's triggering it. You pay something and you're paying back it 3 times more. So what is that called, Private? Can you help me out with that one?
Interest.
Interest. Absolutely. Private, you're on it. Okay, let's get to the last challenge. There are 4 challenges. The last challenge that are keeping you from meeting those 2 objectives. Do you know what it is, Private? I need some help with this one.
Well, I have to give you 50 if I don't know it.
You're going to have to give me 50 on this one if you don't got it.
Big business.
Big business. Absolutely. Big business. Every calendar year, there's something that's preying on you. Let's talk about it. In January, what do we have, Private?
New Year's Day.
All right. In February, what do we have, Private?
Valentine's Day.
In March, what do we have, Private?
Spring break.
Okay. What we have in March, April? And what do you have, Private, in April?
Easter.
June.
Didn't you skip a month, Sergeant?
March, April, May. Don't you try me, Private. You heard what I'm saying. You heard me. I said May.
Sir, yes, sir. May, Mother's Day, and Memorial Day.
June.
Graduation. Father's Day.
July.
4th of July.
August.
School start back.
Okay, they get it. They get it, Prophet. That's good. Great examples. So look, we already understand the 4 challenges that are keeping us from meeting those 2 objectives. But luckily, you guys are here with Sergeant Clopton to help you guys with a solution to help you guys overcome the challenges and meet those 2 objectives, right? Okay, real quick. 3 solutions. Let's write that down. We got 3 solutions to help you guys overcome those challenges. Are you ready, Private?
Ready.
The first solution is cash flow management.
Cash flow management. Got it.
Absolutely. Quick example. We're going to show you guys how to properly adjust your W-4 if you have a job, to show you how to stop losing a third of your income becoming a home-based business owner. That is the first solution that everybody has to meet during their working years. Do you hear me, Private?
Sir, yes, sir.
All right. We're going to go on to the next solution. Is really to become a business owner, lower your taxable income, right? We're going to help you write off your lifestyle. Everybody I know has a cell phone, right?
Yes, sir.
Everybody that I know drives some type of vehicle, Uber, train, bus, plane, Ike and Mike, right?
Yes, sir.
To get where they need to be, right?
Correct.
So we're going to show you guys how to write that off as a business expense, right? As a business owner, the government helps you with that, right? So what
Yes,
I'd like
sir.
to do on our last solution, if I could, I want to bring on a special guest. I consider him to be a guru. He's a numbers guy, and I like to bring on no other than my right hand man. I hope he's there. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can find him. Mr. Dion Rogers, are you there?
Yes, sir. I'm here.
Okay, what I need for you to do is help me help others understand. We've gotten cash flow positive, paid off some debt, wrote it off as a business expense, and now we got additional money that we've created from these strategies to help us invest. Can you give us some information about how you are utilizing your additional money to invest?
Actually, by some of the money that I've been able to save from my paycheck, I've been able to invest in the stock market. I've actually done pretty good in the stock market, but as everybody can see right now, the stock market really is not doing that good. And so I've actually withdrawn my money out of the stock market, and I've gotten involved in what a lot of people may not have ever heard of, but it's been around for a long time, is Forex. And so right now, I'm trading Forex. Do I know anything about Forex?
Okay.
No. I have no idea how to trade Forex, but I got a buddy that does.
Wait a minute, Wait a minute, Private. You trying to tell me you're investing in Forex and you know nothing about it at all? Now, I don't know about you, but what sense does that make to invest in something that you know nothing about? Talk to us, Private.
Well, the reason being is because it's making money. It's making me money. It's growing. It's the interest on it is growing every single day. And I have a robot that is doing it for me. I put my money in an account, and a robot takes my money and it invests in currency, and it sells currency. And it's making me money every single day. I have not had a negative day so far.
Melissa got a question for you. I got one for you too. What do you got, Melissa?
How do you know to trust the robot?
Well, I sat back and just watched it for a little while, and saw what it did, and I saw that every single day it's been averaging 1.1% growth every single day. And so I decided to jump in it and see if it can make 1.1% for me. and it's been doing it. It's been averaging about 1.1% every single day for me.
Okay, wait a minute. Numbers guy. So what you're trying to tell me is that you've invested in a robot that's actually making you some money for something that you know absolutely nothing about, and you're getting profits every day from this robot.
Every single day. I haven't missed a day. I have not missed not one day. Yes, ma'am.
Have you lost any money?
Never. I have never lost any money in it. I have never went in the negative. No, ma'am.
So I know I might be getting a little nosy now, buddy. So how much money have you made this far?
Right now, I believe it's up to almost $3,000.
So I got one more question for him. We're gonna get ready to cut you off, man, so I can really talk to you. So you spent what, $5,000 to get this robot? I mean, it sounds like this robot is pretty expensive, right?
Actually,
that type of technology.
It cost me $100 to get involved, and so I put that $100 in, that one-time fee of $100, and after that, whatever I put in it is mine to invest. Yes,
go ahead.
Okay.
Okay. How long did it take you to make this said $3,000?
I got involved in it on last month. I want to say it was February 18th or 19th is when I got involved in it.
And you seen those type of results in that short of time?
Yes, ma'am.
I got one more question. I got one more question for you, Private. I would like for you to tell us a little bit more about how this compound interest things work, because a lot of people may be confused about it. How does the compounding interest work on your investment?
The reason why I've made so much so far is because when you first initially put money in a vehicle, whether it's stocks, bonds, mutual funds, or Forex, you put your money in there, and when it makes you money, that's your profit. You can either take it out and leave the remainder in there, but just take out your profits and run if you would like. But the smart thing to do is to leave your profits in there, so that now the interest that you just made, not only is the first investment that you put into the vehicle, but also the interest that you just made is making interest. And so that's compounding interest on top of compounding.
Oh, so that's just a fancy word for it's making your money grow.
Yes, ma'am.
I tell you what, before I get ready to go, I want you to give us an example, Private. I'm still not sold on this, but man, it sounds like you know what you're talking about, okay? So I want you to give our listening audience out there a really good example of what you're talking about. Paint a picture for me, if you would.
I'm sorry. I'll say this: if let's just say you're fresh, just now trying to get started in this business, and you decided to invest $1,000. I have my business calculator right here, and I'm going to type in $1,000, right? Let me start over. I'm going to type in $1,000. That's the present value. I'm going to put in 1%. I'm going to put in 52 weeks. I'm going to compute the future value. I think I did that wrong. Let me start over.
Make them drop and give you 50.
Yeah, you got one more mistake, Private.
Number of weeks is 52%. Is 1%. Present value is $1,000. Compute future value, $16,776 is what your $1,000 can turn into in 52 weeks, and that is
Wow.
taking out the profits, but leaving it in there and let it compound on top of compound.
Wow. Hey, that's great. I've heard that compounding interest, you can't do that anywhere. No bank is ever going to give you that type of return. No bank.
Not at all. It would actually take you 240 years
Wow.
to make that type of return on your $1,000.
So
I don't know anybody who's that old.
So basically, we're taking what the credit card companies do to us and putting it in reverse. They usually do compound interest on our balance. So we're actually receiving the compound interest instead of paying it.
Wow.
I like it.
Is great. I like it. This is great. Hey, this has been a great segment. Hey, you guys got any questions you want to ask my numbers guy, Mr. Dion Rogers, and the private, Melissa King, you did an awesome job. We don't want to choke nobody out. Hey, this has been a great show. Look at y'all about to die in this hat. These glasses I can't see. You know what I'm saying? Hey, this has been good, man. I appreciate you guys for coming on. This is my skill set's the asset. Hey, look, in closing, Mr. Rogers, you have anything you want to share to the group, and then we'll go to the lady, and then we'll tap out.
I mean, only thing I can say is it really doesn't make any sense to leave your money in a bank, because the bank is only going to, it might pay you 1% a year when you can put your money in a vehicle that's going to pay you 1% a day. It just makes sense to put your money where it's going to make your 1% a day versus 1% a year. I mean,
absolutely,
it speaks for itself.
Absolutely. Okay. Good deal. Thank you, Dion, for coming on, bro. I appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
What you got, Melissa?
First question: how you go from being a drill sergeant to a nerd in less than 60 seconds?
Hey, man. Hey, I couldn't stay in the character, man. I'm about to die up in here. Hot, man, sweating. It's too much work. The next
thing I'm gonna say, look, the next thing I'm gonna say is I'm so glad that Dion came on and gave that example, because $1,000 is exactly what I put in. So now I know I'm eligible to get 16,000. Was it 16,000? That was the total, right?
16,000. Yes, ma'am.
In 52 weeks.
In 52 weeks.
I'm winning.
You winning?
I'm winning.
Yeah. Okay. Good deal. All right.
I'm excited.
Okay, so you guys, as y'all can see, that we do have a really complete system for getting your money going in a positive direction. A lot of people may say that I don't have the money to invest, but you do. We literally show you how to stop losing money through the tax system. We show you how to stop losing money by having bad credit. We show you how to start writing off your lifestyle so you can get to where Mr. Dion Rogers is and where Melissa is and where I am today, is basically putting all of that in reverse and stop losing money. Like we talking about, we had the power. You got to stop losing. So you all have the ability to have money invested working for you while you sleep. Say, you guys, I enjoyed you guys for coming on. If anybody got any questions, please feel free to drop them in a comment, and we'll do our best to get back with you. Until we meet again, we'll see you guys on Tuesday, right? On Melissa's page. And maybe we can have the numbers guy come on and show us some love with them numbers again. How about that?
Punch them numbers.
Yeah, all that. All right, y'all. Hey, thank you guys for coming on. We'll see y'all later.
All right.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Thank you, Mr. Clopton.
Thank you, sir.